So, unlike Barsby, I can't tell any funny stories about Chan because she was quite the prankster, and they're not appropriate for this evening. So we're going to keep those quiet. But I was Mandy Chandler's coach for 4 years. We called her Chan, so that's how I refer to her tonight. But we met her summer before her freshman year. The first time I ever saw her pitch, she came to try out at Georgia College. And I remember sitting there watching her throw and thinking to myself, she'll make a good addition to round out our pitching staff. Because if you know one thing as a coach, you can never have too many pitchers. So that was my thought. She'll round us out pretty good. So she came to practice in the fall, and she was good. Obviously, I knew she could throw. She worked hard at practice, very meticulous. She was a very hard worker. And then she started her first game of her first season in college. And when she walked out there for that first game, something was just different about her. She is a complete, as we call it, gamer. She just took it to another notch. And after that game, I knew that we had something special, and we could do some good things for the next 4 years. And boy, did we ever. We had some good wins. We beat Lock Haven. We beat many teams we weren't supposed to in those Alabama tournaments. We won a conference tournament, and most of all, the biggest memory this whole group has over here is that region tournament. That was a very fun weekend all together. And that marathon of a game just capped it off and made it very, very special. But the thing that you don't know about Chan is she accomplished all of these things and holds many records here at Georgia College and did it all injured. She was injured almost her entire career. But she really actually liked to run. But once we decided she was injured, she wasn't allowed to run anymore. So she became very good friends with the bike. We took that bike everywhere. We brought it to the field, we took it to the side court, we did it in the weight room. That bike was on wheels, on little wheels, thank goodness, so we just pulled it everywhere we went, and when we ran, Chan rode the bike. When we exercised, Chan rode that bike. She was on that bike all the time. But I can't imagine what she would have done had she not been injured, because she literally threw her whole career with an injury. And we were very spoiled. We knew that if we could just score one run, we felt good about it. She was going to pull us through. All we needed was one run. The team was spoiled, I was spoiled, but that's all we needed. She was just that good. It was just it's an honor to be able to say that I got to coach her. She was a hard worker. She was very, very smart and intelligent in the classroom. She worked hard all the time and set a great example for her teammates. And I am very honored and proud to introduce to you Mandy Chandler. Sibilsky, I'm sorry.
Hello. I'd like to thank Ginger first because she took everything out of my speech and just used it, so I have nothing to say. So first I'd like to start out by thanking God for putting me in this place at the right time. The older I get, the more I know that He's here with me all the time, pushing me in the right direction, giving me the thought that was not random to email someone I didn't know and say, hey, are you interested in doing a tryout with me? I have no idea what your school's about, but I heard maybe you might need a pitcher and I'm looking for somewhere to go. It was not by chance. And I don't think that Ginger or I had any idea where that day was going to take us. So thank you, Ginger, for giving me the opportunity, because this was, it was an amazing ride for me, a great experience that I had no idea was coming. So thank you for that. I'd like to thank my parents who are here tonight. One of the first things that one of my teammates said when she came to town was, "Hey, is your mom going to bring some cookies tonight?" So if you're here with me in this room especially, you know my dad, because my dad rarely missed a game. And so those two things right there, I think, can speak for themselves on how they impacted my career here. So thank you guys for giving me all the opportunities that I had to make it this far. I would like to thank one of my teammates who's here tonight, Heather Jones. When I came to try out at Georgia College, Heather and Ginger were the only two there. It was at the end of the summer. It was a very last minute thing, and Heather was the first and only person I met who was part of the team and at Georgia College at the time besides Ginger. Of course, Ginger had her sunglasses on, her patented shades, and so she was so intimidating, and I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be so bad. And Heather's like, hey, I'm Heather, you know, this is the best program ever, this is the best school ever, you're gonna love this place so much. And I was, you know, by the end of just a 5-minute conversation with her, I was so sold that I was coming to this school that I didn't really care, you know, if she wanted to offer me a place, I was coming, you know, this was gonna be the spot for me. So Heather, thank you for bringing me here, for convincing me that this is the right place to come, because she was really one of the driving points that said, you know, spoke to me and said, hey, this is the place that maybe I think I need to be. I would like to thank all of my teammates, but specifically Shelby Lindsay Williams, who's here tonight. You can't have a good pitcher without a great catcher, and she was a great catcher. And everything that I have, every award, all these numbers they keep spitting out to everyone that no one's paying attention to, they're all half hers. So they don't say her name, but they should, because I can't strike somebody out without a really awesome person to catch the ball and frame the ball and make me look like a stud, and to totally stay quiet in the background while I take all of the rewards and the benefits from that. So the W should go beside the catcher's name as well as the pitcher's name. That's not really fair, but so I want to say thank you to you especially, and for coming from Arizona to be here tonight. So thank you, Shelby. The same thing goes for the rest of my teammates. In a team sport, there are no individual awards. It's not really, to me, it's not fair for me to be up here receiving an award by myself, because there's no way to win a game without scoring a run. I can't have a W without the rest of the team, and so especially to everybody that's here tonight, but for all of my teammates that I played with at Georgia College, I just want to say thank you to you guys, because you guys are part of everything that I got the benefit of being able to accomplish at Georgia College, so thank you guys. Let's see. I'd like to thank my coaches. My assistant coach, Mandy Harris, is also here tonight. Harris was not part of the program when I think I tried out. I don't think you were here yet. She came later than I did, and the only person who came to the school later than I did that year. And when I got to meet Harris, I think I knew, like, we were going to connect on a level that I didn't really have with a coach previously. And as a head coach, you have to stay kind of at arm's length from the players. You have to have this certain, you know, respect level maintained. But as an assistant coach, and I've been both, you get the benefit of being able to kind of talk on a personal level with your players. And I always got to communicate person to person with Mandy, and I still do ask her questions and I get advice from her, and you know, I thank you for being a great part of my experience then and my life now, so thank you. I want to thank all of Georgia College, because I really appreciated my time at Georgia College, but especially the athletic department. I currently live in Milledgeville and own a business here. I do business with some of the athletic programs. I get to come back and watch some of the softball games, the volleyball games, the basketball games. I get to participate in a lot of that kind of stuff that is really special to me, because this was my program. This is my heart, my place. And I see Stan Aldridge, who I don't think is here tonight, at church, and he knows my name. And that to me is really incredible. He was the athletic director while I was at Georgia College, and one of probably millions of people that he was in the athletic director position at the time, and he still knows my name, and I think that's incredible. You know, I still see Steve Barsby, and I get to watch his kid play ball, and I get to see a lot of the different members of the faculty and the staff around town, and it's really special to me that I still get to be a part of Georgia College even though I'm gone. So I want to thank everybody, especially my teammates who came and made the trip to be here tonight. You guys are all super special to me, and I just want to say thank you to Georgia College Athletics. Go Bobcats. Thank you.